Hey guys, I'm so excited to start this new adventure with you all. It is Friday night. It is about 10 till 9, so I'm going to get this video going because for the next 100 Friday nights at 9 o'clock, we are going to learn a new crochet stitch. I have 100 crochet stitches that we are going to teach via tutorial video, one every Friday night at 9 o'clock. So share the page, let your friends know, like, comment on the videos, and get the word out because every Friday night we are going to learn a new stitch, and I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to see all the projects that you do, how you interpret the new stitches, and how you use them into your crocheting ideas. It's just going to be so fun. Keeping that in mind, we're going to have some giveaways. We're going to do some fun stuff throughout the weeks of this going on. So like, comment, share on the video itself, post pictures of things that you make with the stitches that you learn. It's going to be so fun. We'll do some drawings and some giveaways, and I can't wait. So jumping right in, this is the first Friday that we are going to start this project. And so I'm going to get my chain going here because we are going to be learning the puff stitch. The puff stitch is abbreviated in patterns as PS. It is spelled P-U-F-F, puff, like puffball. So here is our chain with our V's. All nice and straight and all uniform. I am using a mainstay yarn, light gray, just a medium weight. And this needle that I'm using is an H. So if you want to follow along through the weeks with me, that's probably what I'll be using most often. But feel free to use whatever needle, whatever thread that you like. The first stitch we're going to go in is this first V. And we're just going to do a regular single crochet, like no big deal. Then I'm just going to chain one just to give me some space and to get started. And I want you guys to have a little bit of space to get started too, so you can kind of see what you're doing. Next is going to be the puff stitch. So here we go. You're going to yarn under and then go in that first V and pull yarn through. You're going to have 3 hoops on your needle, just as if you were doing a double crochet. This will look familiar. However, we're not going to finish here. We're going to keep going. We're going to yarn under again. We're going to go back in that same V and pull through. We're going to yarn under a third time, go back in that same V and pull through. This gives you 7 hoops on your needle, if you can see that. You're going to yarn under, pull all through all of those, and then chain one. There is your puff. That is your puff stitch. I like to skip one sometimes and go into the next chain to do my first or my next puff stitch. So there's yarn once, there's yarn twice, there's yarn 3 times, there's my 7 hoops, pull it all the way through all of those, and then chain one, and there is another puff. We can do it again. Go ahead and skip one if you like. Go into the next one, yarn under a second time, a third time, pull through all 7 hoops, and chain one. Making little puff balls. You can do them right up next to each other. If you're doing a blanket, you can skip every other one. You can put a single crochet and a chain one like you did on the end in between them. Doesn't really matter how you go about doing your design, but that is the puff stitch. I'll walk through one more time. Starting here, you're going to go in this second V, wrap under, go in and pull out just like a double crochet. You've got your 3 on your hoop. Only this time you're going to do it again. Go in again, go in a third time again. You're going to end up with 7 across your needle. Pull through all 7 of those and chain one. There's your puff. So there you go, uniform puff stitches going across there with a space in between every one so you can see what we're doing and what it looks like, but you can do every single V. You can do a stitch in between, you can do a double crochet or single crochet in between, however you want your item to turn out, but that is the puff stitch. The back side of it, I'll show you, still pretty uniform, looks like little puff balls. So I hope you have fun with this one. This is kind of a neat one. I make headbands for some of the cheerleaders and volleyball players and school kids. I'll show you what those look like. Just a generic one where I've just done one thread one color thread looks like that, where I've skipped in between. This row on top is a single crochet row. When you're going back and forth, skipping that one in between and going in between, it starts to make like a diagonal kind of chevron look to it. You can change color and give it a pattern like that. You can even go in and on headbands, add little embellishments, make them a little fancy. So that's what I do with them. Baby blankets, scarves, really anything. It's just a really fun stitch. Lots of times you'll see where they do letters on blankets out of this, or every so often put them in a blanket pattern, and that adds a little like dimension, like a little 3D option to your blanket that you're making if you're doing a baby blanket. But one of the things that you need to keep in mind though about it, especially some of my beginners out there, when you're trying to get them to be real uniform like this, is always make sure that when you go in that V to make the puff stitch, that when you come out, all of your hoops are uniform and staying the same, because you have to go through them all later. So you want them all to be on your needle the same. See, the length here is all the same, so that when I go back through on that 7th time, that when I do this right here, it goes just really nice and coast right through them all. See that? I don't have to like tug and pull. My tension is all the same. So you'll want to watch that. That'll be one of the things that you really pay attention to, is that tension on that line. One of the tips about this stitch I will let you know is it's a yarn eater. It takes up a lot of yarn. So you will use a little bit more skeins making a blanket this way than on a single crochet, double crochet, things like that. Also, it's really good for little flowers. Like I'll show you, if you were to make the magic ring circle and put 5 or 6 puff stitches in the ring, you're going to get a little flower. So if you're doing like embroidery stuff or little embellishments on headbands or stockings or baby booties, on the side of a baby booty you want a little flower, this is just 5 puff stitches in a magic ring pulled tight on the back. There's your tails to sew it on, and it would make, like on one of those headbands, really cute, just a little flower, you know, weave your ends in and the little flower embellishment on there. So that's fun too. It's really good for that. So I hope you guys have fun with this stitch. I hope you enjoy this stitch. Again, if you make something with it, or you have a project to show us, comment it in the comments. Let us know that you liked it, didn't like it, enjoy this stitch, plan on using it. And we will meet back here again next Friday at 9 for another new crochet stitch.